When it comes to BTS, few names carry the same emotional weight as Kim Seok Jin, better known simply as Jin. Often called the Prince of K-pop, Jin's charm has always gone beyond his striking visuals and powerful vocals. It lies in his ability to connect with millions on a deeply human level. And now, after months of quiet anticipation, that emotional bond may soon reach a new chapter. During a recent Weverse live, Jin appeared alongside Jungkook in what many fans initially thought would be a lighthearted moment between two beloved members. However, the live broadcast turned into something far more significant, an emotional conversation that not only showcased their brotherly bond, but also dropped one of the most powerful hints about Jin's long-awaited solo comeback. At first, the atmosphere was playful. Jin and Jungkook joked around, shared laughs, and spoke candidly about how much they missed performing together. But then, as the live continued, the tone shifted. Jin looked at the camera with a soft, knowing smile, the kind that only he could pull off, and said something that instantly sent shivers through the fandom. "It's almost time to show you something new. I've been working hard on something special," Jin said, his voice calm yet full of meaning. Those simple words were enough to make armies around the world lose their composure. Within minutes, hashtags like Jin comeback, Seok Jin is coming, and It's time for Jin began trending globally on X, formerly Twitter. The excitement was palpable, and for good reason. For months, fans had speculated that Jin was secretly working on a new solo project. While HYBE and Big Hit Music remained silent, scattered clues began to emerge. Sightings of Jin entering the recording studio late at night, rumors of meetings with top producers, and whispers that several of BTS's longtime collaborators had recently been involved in a mysterious project. Now it seems the mystery is finally beginning to unfold. Industry insiders close to HYBE have suggested that a major rollout is being planned for early 2026, and although no official confirmation has been made, many believe Jin will be the centerpiece of that campaign. The timing makes perfect sense. Jin completed his military service earlier this year and has since slowly re-entered the public eye with brand events, interviews, and heartwarming fan interactions. The Weverse live was particularly moving because it wasn't just about a possible comeback. It was about Jin's emotional journey since returning from military service. He spoke about how deeply he missed performing, how much he valued the support of armies, and how these quiet months had allowed him to reflect on what kind of artist he wanted to become next. "I've been thinking a lot lately about what kind of music I want to make and how I can express myself better. I want to give something back to all of you who waited for me." That heartfelt statement only strengthened the theory that a new album or single is on the horizon, one that will showcase a more mature, introspective side of Jin. If his previous solo track, The Astronaut, was about warmth and gratitude, fans believe his next project could explore deeper emotional territory: love, time, loss, and hope. Adding to the speculation, a few fans noticed that Coldplay, the band Jin collaborated with for The Astronaut, recently began following several HYBE producers on Instagram, a move that immediately set social media ablaze. Could another collaboration be in the works? Even without official announcements, Jin's actions speak louder than words. His recent visits to HYBE's headquarters have been unusually frequent, and several staff members have been spotted wearing merchandise labeled with SJ26, a cryptic code that fans now believe refers to Seok Jin 2026. Meanwhile, Korean media outlets have begun picking up the story. Dispatch, Koreaboo, and Naver Entertainment all reported that Jin's team had been quietly reserving production studio time and coordinating schedules with music video directors known for high-concept storytelling. While the details remain under wraps, insiders hint that the project may be more cinematic and emotional than anything Jin has released before. The emotional tone of Jin's recent Weverse live also suggests that this comeback will be deeply personal. Watching Jin speak about his creative process, fans could sense the sincerity in his words. He didn't treat the live as a promotional moment. It was intimate, honest, and heartfelt. "You'll understand soon," he said near the end of the broadcast, his smile filled with both mischief and meaning. That sentence alone was enough to make fans cry. Some armies posted emotional reactions, writing messages like, "We've waited for so long. I can't believe it's finally happening." Jin's words feel like a promise that he's coming back stronger and brighter. "Whatever he's preparing, I know it will be worth the wait." In the weeks since that live broadcast, excitement continues to grow. Fan accounts are sharing theories, digital artists are designing concept artwork for a possible Jin 2026 album, and even radio stations in South Korea have started hinting at upcoming releases from major idols. As for HYBE, they've remained characteristically silent, a sign that something big might truly be coming. Historically, the company tends to maintain secrecy until just before a major announcement, and the fact that Jin has been so active lately only adds to the anticipation. What makes this potential comeback even more meaningful is its timing. With BTS gradually preparing for their full group reunion, Jin's solo comeback could serve as the emotional bridge between his individual artistry and the group's collective return. It would symbolize both personal growth and the beginning of a new era for BTS as a whole. If The Astronaut represented Jin's farewell before enlistment, then his next release could be seen as his rebirth, a message of renewal, gratitude, and self-discovery. For fans who have followed Jin's journey since debut, this moment feels monumental. From his early days as BTS's oldest member, balancing humor and wisdom, to becoming a global icon loved for his authenticity, Jin's story has always been one of sincerity. And now, as he steps back into the spotlight, that sincerity is what makes his comeback one of the most anticipated moments in K-pop. Until HYBE officially confirms it, armies continue to wait, but this time with hope and excitement rather than uncertainty. Because if Jin's words are anything to go by, the countdown to his return has already begun. And when it finally arrives, one thing is certain: Jin won't just come back, he'll shine brighter than ever.